From a size 14 to a size 6 in 30 days. I no longer suffer from fibromyalgia, and I no longer suffer from depression.
All right, a lot of people are thinking about getting a head start on their New Year's resolution to lose weight. And joining us to talk about a healthy way to shed some pounds and keep them off is Dr. Kathleen Nash of Total Transformation. Always good to have you with us, Dr.
Good to see you,
Nash.
Kendall. It seems like a while since I've talked to you.
It has been a while. This is a great program because it is not just a seasonal thing. We do talk about New Year's resolutions, and a lot of people start in January, but this is a lifestyle change, and it's working for people as far as keeping the weight off.
Right, and because my program builds into it how to maintain the weight that you lose eating between 2,000 and 3,000 calories a day, in my opinion, there's no better time than to start now, because if you can do it through this part of the year, then nothing can be thrown at you that you couldn't do it.
Right. It doesn't mean you're not going to have a slice of turkey or something here and there, but it does mean that you are starting to think about these things.
Right, and it does mean that maybe you're putting your health first as your holiday gift or your reward to yourself.
You know all too well about this. You have a tremendous story of being at a certain level of health, and here's an example on the left, and there you are on the right, and you have managed to stay healthy after.
Right, and a big part of that is, one, finding the underlying or the root cause that's driving the weight gain in the first place. Usually it's not eating less and moving more. And then two, creating that lifestyle so that we're not constantly gaining the weight back and struggling through a really restrictive diet.
That yo-yo.
That yo-yo syndrome, yeah.
80 pounds you lost.
80 pounds I lost, and that was, you know, in 2019, it's going to be 10 years. It'll be my 10-year anniversary of keeping it off. And that's just the same thing that we want to achieve for other people.
Well, and you are helping other people do that. And you've discovered metabolic factors that come into play. Let's talk about those.
Yeah, so my program's called Total Transformation, and the total is the acronym for the 5 metabolic factors. If these issues are altered or dysfunctioning, then you're not going to be able to keep the weight off long term. You'll either lose it slow, you'll plateau often, and even with eating less and exercise, you'll gain the weight back. So if people are seeing that that's something that resonates with them, that that's something they've experienced, then most likely one of those 5 factors is what's going on, and that's why we need the evaluation with them to determine if we can help them.
Yeah, you experienced this yourself, right?
Yeah, that was exactly. I ate my way into a size 20 and to be 240 pounds, doing it by eating less and moving more the whole way.
Is this, though, yours is a great story of losing 80 pounds and keeping it off. Is this typical of the clients you work with who are cutting down to 2,000, 3,000 calories a day?
Yeah, absolutely. Basically what I tell my clients is I'm going to custom design a program that fits their specific metabolic needs. As long as they're doing what I'm telling them to do, they see remarkable transformations, transformations that blow away anything that I did 9 or 10 years ago.
And you've got a book that talks about a lot of this stuff.
I've got a book that reveals the 7 secrets about what doctors don't want you to know. Yeah, and that's a free thing that comes with the evaluation. Again, just trying to get people the right information, not only to lose the weight, but to potentially reverse the disease and extend their life 10 to 15 years.
Just a sliver of time left. What is one thing that doctors don't want us to know that's in your book?
That hormones are responsible for 60% of the weight gain. Yeah, so not so much how much you eat or move, but it's more centered around the hormones, and the hormone signal for the body to either gain or lose weight.
All right. Always good talking to you, Dr. Nash.
Thank you.
Appreciate you being here. If you'd like to get in on Dr. Nash's special offer, you want to do so quickly because there are only a few spots left. You can call for more information, that number on the screen, 702-852-6888, or go to her website at drnash.com.